kind of where some of those showers and thunderstorms are expected to develop first later this morning and increase intensity as they move east, and hence the increased severe weather risk across much of southeast Nebraska for later tonight into this evening. And around Lincoln, Grand Island, down towards the south, Superior, Alma, all included in that. We'll be watching for all severe weather modes throughout much of this evening. Tornado risk is there, highest in and around those areas just south of Lincoln. As you can see, a 10% risk, but the black hatches that would indicate EF2 or higher possible remain south of the area. So some isolated spin-ups we will be watching for, but the stronger tornadoes expected to be well south of Nebraska through tonight. Now, large hail we'll be watching for, especially in this area that you see with those black hatch marks, meaning that hail in excess of 2 inches in diameter will be possible, especially in that red shaded area, the higher percentage there, with damaging wind gusts over much of southeast Nebraska, which would mean 75-mile-per-hour winds, if not stronger than that, especially in those black hatches generally south of Lincoln. But expecting that to be a primary threat as some of these storms go more linear in nature throughout this afternoon and evening. So you'll see some of those spotty showers and thunderstorms developing later this morning around 10, 11 o'clock. And as they continue east, they're expected to develop more into a line, but still some of them having an isolated storm or two in nature along this line. And as long as they have some of that isolated nature, we'll be watching for all severe weather modes and especially hail early on. They can see it grows in intensity, moving farther east towards the Tri-Cities by 3, 4 o'clock, where the damaging wind threat will then increase. You'll also see some of these isolated storms that pop out ahead of the main line going into tonight. Again, largely we'll be watching for some hail. Can't rule out some isolated spin-ups with those, but it's this main line that we'll be watching for some of those damaging winds moving into Lincoln and much of eastern Nebraska by 6, 7 o'clock tonight. Can't rule out some embedded tornadoes within this line, as some of that rotation will be possible, and then it clears the area by 10, 11 o'clock tonight. So later tonight, have multiple ways to get weather alerts. As I just learned, a lot of these tornado sirens, depending on the county, have different meanings, but for us here in Lincoln, again, and for everyone, outdoor sirens are only good for those outside. You'll want to use many ways from your phone and us to make sure that you're weather aware throughout the rest of this evening. A couple smaller chances for some rain and thunderstorms that are expected to be weaker in nature throughout the end of this week. So the severe weather threat really drops off after today. And then look at how Mother's Day and Mother's Day weekend shapes out. A lot better, a lot of sunshine, and temperatures generally warming into the following week.
Oh, looking forward to that. All right, thank you very much, Jessica.